things like
You're talking about a living wage, not a livable wage.
toys. Yeah. Like, because what you're basically just explaining was a minimum wage. Like, we shouldn't. See, we're getting into an area where I don't like talking about. Like, I know we need money.
Why?
I know we need, but I hate it. Like, it's the most evil thing in the world, and like simple.
You have to take care of the people who work for you. You agree with that?
Well, it depends. Is your name Adolf Hitler?
Well, no. People who work for me. That doesn't make me Adolf Hitler. This makes me Joe Snow in charge of the whatever plant. We make gadgets and we sell them and we get our profits and we distribute them in a capitalist view evenly. Sure.
Well, see, that's not the capitalist view. Not to spread it. That's a socialist view. Capitalist view is the harder you work, the more money you can make. And there's always going to be that bias. We work under the capitalist view, and right now the capitalist view's turned into a hellhole because they talk about trickle-down economics and all that bullshit. And that's all exactly what it is. It's bullshit. You got 1% of.
It's just the way it was done. It was never like that.
You're absolutely right. It was done. That's why I said he wasn't. You were explaining socialism where everyone.
Fine. Socialism.
We
can all agree one thing. Without the work, there is no profit. And we agree on that.
Why do we need profit, though? Tell me that. Why, what is it in us human beings that need profit? We didn't all.
Well, because we
always need profit. Like, there was times.
It's the
brings power.
There is no reason to have a business.
But wait, how did we get this mentality though? What is it that brought about this type of mentality? Like if you look around the planet, if we were I always believe like the Indians were cool, but you gotta have a good mixture of science and religion and spirituality if you're gonna survive as a thing, because that's why the Indians died off. They didn't have enough technology.
The Indians died murder.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Frank. The Indians died off because they were overtaken by a higher presence that was more highly technological. Yeah, had technology, but that's not the reason.
But
I mean,
didn't you just reinforce what I just?
Higher technology? No, I didn't reinforce anything about higher technology. The thing about capitalism is, and it's always been based on, is you do hard work, you get rewarded.
They got outmatched by people that focus more on warfare than anything.
It made.
But the thing about
mistake possible.
The thing about being.
There's a madman looking at you and he wants to take your soul. There's a madman with a mad plan and he's dancing at your door. Oh, what to do? Ooh, what to do when the walls are built to crumble? There's a madman with a mad plan and he waits for us to stumble. Ooh, but our eyes are open. Yeah, they're really open. I say we rock from the rich and roll down the poor. On to the next to dance with the poor. Jump on my shoulders. You can jump on my shoulders. We rock from the rich and roll down the poor. On to the next to dance with the poor. Jump on my shoulders. You can jump on my shoulders. city. I'm scared of the city. Live in the water. I'm scared of the city. I'll pray for you. I say we rob from the rich and blow down the door. On to the next to dance with the poor. Jump on my shoulders. You can jump on my shoulders. We rob from the rich and blow down the door. On to the next to dance with the poor. Jump on my shoulders. Jump on my shoulders. You can jump on my shoulders. 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 Jump on my shoulders.
Seriously,
Jump on my shoulders.
it's not supposed to be easy. That's why it feels so fucking good. Jump on my shoulders, yeah. Now I'm really angry. This is fucking war.
I didn't get into this guy until after Roxanne Pulitzer because we were both doing the same thing during the earlier years. This is the man who carries the illness forward for all of us. Thank God, into the fray and into the fire. Always wearing the right coat while traveling outside the realms of possibilities.
I do not remember the first time I read Hunter Thompson. It was sort of like a demented spiritual experience. It's no white light, just shit, that's it. Hunter Thompson.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? I am the doctor. I took one look out here and saw fear. I don't know, how about, how would you feel being the last dope fiend? There's an old civil rights axiom that the weakest link in any civil rights case is always the defendant. Yeah, imagine being a lawyer and getting a call from me. That's why I try to behave myself. And I advise the same to you, all of you. Well, that's good advice. This is, after all, a very aggressively Calvinist period. Let me offer my condolences to all of you in this generation that will have to grow up, live all your lives with the idea that sex is death and that the rain is poison. And now they have the sun will give you cancer. And now the Surgeon General is going to tell us that he will get down to things like mead and near beer. Yeah, it isn't the law that bothers you so much. It's being chased around and scorned by your ex-peers. And Jesus, I would have to run, scurry like a rat from place to place. I can't afford to feel guilty, and I don't really think I am. But for some reason, I have lived for 26 years without a job and 25 without sleep. I've never claimed to be anything but a nice guy and an athlete. And it's true. I'm a judicious user of drugs. Now keep in mind that I'm a doctor. And plus I am one of the highest living authorities on that subject. Well, who else? They're all dead. Shit. Well, if anybody had any DMT right now, I think I would share it with you. Somebody described it to me once as like acid, except that it's so compressed, it's like being shot out of a cannon for 45 minutes. Bush has all of his life and all of his career made a pretty successful career of sort of minding the store. He has been a congressman, ambassador to China, president of the UN, CAI, vice president, and now president. That's a pretty good record. Only Richard Nixon surpasses it. Well, here we're talking about two of the most criminal, outside of Warren Harding and Ulysses Grant. Yeah, and Charles Manson. We're talking about serious criminals. This is what do you call it? An enduring criminal conspiracy or continuing criminal conspiracy. It would when the great scorer comes to rate against these names. George Bush, Nixon, Warren Harding, Grant will all be up there, and yet they both in this century, Bush and Nixon have held almost every office that would be coveted by ambitious politicians or all-American boys. Nixon was everything except the governor of California. Oh boy, that's a point of pride for everybody. Yeah, Nixon was on paper one of the most successful politicians in the history of the country. Now Ronald Reagan, he only ran for 2 offices. Reagan really blitzed it. He was like Roy Rogers. Yeah, we'll see Reagan about 40 years from now with weird plastic all over him. And here's an actor out of Hollywood who was elected with the help of 3 or 4 used car dealers, and is a 2-term governor of California, campaigning against debt, against the insane, against mental health, against almost everything, but mainly on an economic program of austerity and balancing the budget. The bastard left this state, I think, what was it, 6 times the debt. Then he runs for president. After that 2 terms here, he runs for president, and then that bastard appoints his successor. Now nobody's ever done that. Yeah, his underling, his boy, his capon. People are not beaten up anymore. I think Bush is right. This is a kinder, gentler nation of sheep. It's all been said before.
Hollywood whore, passed out on the floor. I'm sorry, but the party's over. Cocaine nose and trendy clothes, gotta send her to rehab. She found out she's got no soul, but it really doesn't bother her. White trash queen, American dream.